Hello guys, this is Lady Overwatch and this is my fourth time recording this video, which is an absolute nightmare because at the start I had Tracer on my screen and I'd made some witty humour and banterous jokes to crack on in and get it flowing, but I don't have that anymore. I have Mercy and it just isn't flowing off the tongue very well. But yeah, so hopefully this will go well. But this is my video for the Overwatch Uprising expansion or patch or whatever you want to call it. I probably will throughout this video say one a lot because I'm awkward like that. Um, example. But it's also I've lost my train of thought. How embarrassing is that in the start of this video, and I don't have editing skills to edit it out. But essentially, this is for Overwatch Uprising. Excuse me for saying expansion all the time. I'm a Warcraft loyalist, a Blizzard fangirl, and I'm so used to expansions that I will probably repeat that word rather than patch as what it is. So you'll have to forgive me for that. But starting off straight away, I want to go over to the corner of the screen and focus on the logo that Overwatch has put in. And it's the Uprising, which is the expansion, whatever you want to call it, let's just leave it at that. But it's for the Overwatch Uprising, as I've said 3 times. But the logo, I really like it to begin with because it's got this metallic sort of iron look to it. And that might mean nothing to someone, but I think it has a connection to sort of the Industrial Revolution, if you will, but just because of the ongoing fitting and the similarities of it with the machinery, the Omnics, the change, and especially since it's around London, and this expansion, yeah, is fitted around King's Row, London, and the Industrial Revolution started off in Great Britain and Europe, and then expanded elsewhere. But I think that's really key, and I think that's really nice. So the next thing I want to talk about is Mercy, and as you can see, this is her new skin. And if I go into her and I look here, as you can see, I have already spent money on it because I love it. I love the change of hairstyle. I think it's really nice. It's really chic as a female. Men probably won't care about it, but I just think it's really lovely. It's a great overall skin. I love the needles that are going in, the injections into the arms. I love it, and that fits in so well with the staff. It's a giant needle, a girt needle, and I can imagine it, Mercy ramming it up someone's ass. Excuse my French or anything, but I just love it. I really, really love it, and I think it's such a great skin. I bought it straight away. I was straight on it. But whilst I was, buying the skin, and you would have seen me buying the skin and giving my first opinion and views of everything if my microphone had been recording and I wasn't a dids. But the next thing that I really, really like is this. And for some people, I don't think they'd care that much. They'll probably, pass it on over. But I love lore. I think lore creates the game. It gives it so much more depth. And to have it incorporated into the game so other people who don't necessarily look at the game outside of it being actually open, I think it's great. They get to learn more about the character and how much work Blizzard has actually put into this. And I really like it. I think it's a great design, especially for a lore buff like me. I love it. So I'm not sure why I clicked on Winston. But the next character I'm going to is Widowmaker, and I'm going to be real honest with this. I was disappointed. I don't know about you guys. I think there could have been more. It could have been better. I just don't like it. I've brought it. It's here. But I don't like it, and I think it could have been more tasteful. There could have been more elements to it that worked better. And I mean, you've got this ongoing injection thing going on here, but I just don't like it. I'm going to be honest. It's not my favourite, but I got it really because Widowmaker's probably my favourite hero, champion, whatever you want to call it. And I love the golden gun. I think all Widow golden guns look good, and this actually reminds me of Soldier. It's got like a soldier vibe to it. If you didn't look at the nozzle, well, obviously you can see it's a sniper, but I really like it. I think it's great, and you've got the Talon emblem there. I love it. Going on to McCree, speaking of Talon, this is a note that hasn't got anything to do with the Uprising, really. I saw it on a post last night, but if you look here, everyone's saying this is the Talon emblem, and they're wondering whether these bullets around his hat are kills of Talon, and that these are not, well, and these, I say that. This is why I love the thought of that, you know, he's collecting victory items and tokens, but the bullets aren't the same. I don't know much about guns, but I'm pretty sure the shrapnel is fairly similar to the gun. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it'd be interesting to have your opinion if you think McCree's actually part of Talon, or he's just collecting his trophies. And the next one, this is the one I made like witty jokes off, and so many things that I can't even remember because they were on the tongue and fluent, but it was Tracer. She was on the loading screen when I came in, the first one I saw, and this is her, and I actually really like this. I love the look, I love it. It's really nice. The one thing I don't like is the hat, and I'm going to be real honest with that. Why the hell is she wearing a hat? Like, she's going through, you know, time and going so fast. That hat would fall off unless it's stapled or super glued to her head. You know, you've got the band, this would stay on, simple, tight to the head. This would probably fall off, could not if she's got a big head, depends how tight it is. This is strapped on, obviously, but this just annoys me. Like, I don't like the hat. I think it would have been nice if they did something with her hair and stepped up the game, especially since it's a legendary skin. Compared to Reinhardt, if you go over to Reinhardt's new skin, he's got new hair. You know, it'd be nice to have a change of hair for Tracer rather than a silly little hat popped on top of it that would make no sense for the character to wear it in the first place. But that's my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. But that's all I'm going to do on the Overwatch Uprising and the skins. Sprays don't really interest me, so I won't go through them. But I will go on to do a video of my first play of the Uprising game itself and give a feedback of that, and I'll upload that as a separate video, otherwise this will be too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll post soon.